Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Shogun 2 with the Carlist mod. Izzy has given me the latest version and we're going to do a custom battle. For a change, we're actually going to play as the Spanish in the Carlist War. I'm playing as the Liberals? I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. I'm playing as the Liberals. On the other side we've got the other side of the Spanish Civil War. The absolute monarchists, the Carlists, and currently my army is marching to meet them. We've got a number of different brigades and units and so on in the army. We're led by skirmishers, followed by the light cavalry, hussars, and carbineers. Then we've got a number of infantry brigades, where I've got the line cazadores over here, then I've got 1 and 2 infantry 1, and then the grenadiers out on the right. We've got the guard brigade, or 4 units right here, and then I can't remember which side. One side is lancer, one side is heavy cavalry. We've got horse-drawn 9-pounders, and in the center we got howitzers. And on the opposite side of the field we've got the enemy. As it will take some time for us to march and meet them, I thought we'd skip that bit and go directly to the battle. Nasty hit. The enemy is firing their what's it called? The howitzers against us. We're 9-pounders, so get this also. I didn't vision this. The enemy is throwing the cavalry into an attack to destroy our troops. Comes another one. You are free to go now. And then the cazadores will hurry into line. And then the line here will hurry into line. I'm surprised that you still standing, you bastard. This one was so got hit by that one howitzer shot, and I was really unhappy about it. Well, the lights are taking the brunt of the force, but it's giving me time to deploy my other troops. Let's go ahead and chase that one away. And then I want to advance the lines. The cavalry was sent off. Sending in cavalry like that unsupported is not a great idea. We're gonna take this hill. And I want my 9-pounders up there. And then the light cavalry off to the side. My howitzers are firing. Maybe I should detail exactly where they should be firing. Since, unlike Napoleon, which I normally play, they don't have unlimited ammo. I feel like I could use the howitzers to fire onto the enemy guns, but I feel like we probably get more bang out of the buck by breaking down the enemy's infantry. Oh crap, the enemy cavalry is back. So it's going a lot better here. I'll send the lights up onto the hill. Actually, we'll send 2 cazadors up there as well. Actually, what we'll do is we'll hold as they're sending in the cavalry again. This cavalry unit was destroyed, but so was the light unit that held that position. I'm thinking on having 2 cazadors in the gully while we have... See if we can't get one up through there. Point blank if they came up here. The enemy is concentrating their troops a lot more, so it's gonna be important for me to, as we fight here, to be also be pulling back. Probably should put more units as reserves. We are taking heavy hits on this side, but now they've put their howitzers, which have done so much damage to us. They've abandoned them. There's nothing there to protect them. So the cavalry is called out, the hussars of the princess, and the cazadora cheval is moving in, following the retreating enemy cavalry. Grenadiers are taking their position. For Spain! I don't know what the Carlist had for... Oh no, we're not the Carlist, we're the Liberals. For Isabella! I think that's her name. Take out these howitzers. They've done us enough damage as it is. Go ahead and deploy. Is that more howitzers? I thought I only gave them... Oh, so it was one of the... They have the exact same, as much as possible, line up as me. Right, cazadors. I don't know what... I think the Carlists are actually concentrating the force here. They seem to be drawing all their troops that way. Alright, we'll pull the cavalry back. Actually, we're gonna hold the lights here, because we might be able to swipe that gun out as well. Wonderful shots up the side there. I don't think we hit... Oh, unfortunately we didn't hit anyone though. It looked spectacular. You know what? Then I'll take command of the gun. There we go. I certainly hit a few people. One guy. I took the head of one guy. Actually, there's 2 of them here. Oh, there's 2 units inside of each other. I thought I'd be able to take more of them. As the enemy is kind of leaving and moving to this side, we want to be able to move in a way that we can support the other parts of the line. So I'm going to move these guys forward. Looks like the cazadors are going to face the brunt of their attack, and currently I do not have that many men ready to fight here. I'm gonna get a line across there, and then you will kind of hold there, and these 2 will move to support here. This brigade will advance along this line. We have a light that has rallied. He will move towards here. The light cavalry on this side. Is that a gun? Yes, it is. We'll move out to deal with them over there. We've got the lancers lining up there, and since they are attacking here, the guard brigade will be moving that way. And then the heavy cavalry will be moving towards that way as well. Alright, we're facing the first one. Skirmishers moving up. Getting hit by our howitzers. And soon enough, the cazadors will be firing as well. Oh yeah, one thing that I did note in the one test that I did before this was that only first rank fires, so it's good to have enabled the rank fire. Let's make sure that everyone's on that already to the start. And then the grenadiers as well. Oh, now the second gun is open for attack, which is great. The enemy is coming in here. I should probably retarget the howitzers to face somewhere around here. We've got like one guy somewhere reloading. Fire, damn you, fire! Should have the troops on the hill firing as well. They're waiting for someone to get their shit in order. Okay, they're charging. Trying to force us away. They are forcing us away. Same time, then this position becomes untenable. I do want to see if we can get like at least one shot off. Since the cavalry is right there, I don't want to move these guys just yet. But we're gonna have to do that. Alright, my lights managed to get them. We need to pull them back though. And then have the grenadiers come out here. Can I get you up here actually? Up on top to shoot the enemy troops coming through there, and then you guys will move up to support. So far you're actually what we'll do, howitzers, you will support as the Carlists are coming up there. Okay, I'm gonna have to start to pull these guys back. Oh, they've charged here as well. Line infantry, form line. Quickly, quickly now. We'll pull back. Alright, we're holding here. Actually, what I want to do is I want to do that. So I get a bigger line. And then you're holding with the howitzers in support. Doing well. Hold fire here for now, and then wait for the one cazador to move. What I want to do is hold, and then switch to canister, and then boom! There we go. This one, unfortunately, can't do much about him. They're being held up here. I wish you had further range. Given that the enemy's coming on both sides here, this unit will be needing to pull back. It's a heavy toll on that one unit. You will bring up. You will move like that. I guess you can stay, but you two will move like that. The lights will come up there. This guy is unhappy. He's being charged by cavalry. Right, you're holding. Actually, what I'll do is stop light formation and then move up to the hill with the guns. Right, they broke the units over here, but it took a heavy toll on them. The cazadors. Actually, can I put the cazadors down in the like little gully there? Fire on that. Should be able to get some pretty good targets. They're being held back here, but at this point I feel like the position here, we cannot hold it any longer, especially as it looks like these guys are conducting a charge. So they need to be removed. Enemy over here has been surrounded. And I'm gonna bring up the light cavalry to harass them in the back. While the hussars will stay in place. And then these 2 units of light cavalry will go after for the enemy's last cannon. As these guys pull forward, I think what we'll do, we'll put the guard grenadiers back here, ready to pull up and hold that. And then the lights of the guard, the provincial Cazador guards, will be moved to this side, ready to sweep in. The hussars will back off so they don't get shot. The heavy cavalry will move slightly forward there. This gun battery needs to be moved. Right, the enemy here is surrounded on all sides, taking shot after shot. Why aren't you firing? This like one single guy somewhere that's not ready. What I'll do is I'll move these guys forward. They've got such a perfect target right there, that bigger unit. You can form back here as another fallback unit. Let's see if they are. Yeah, they are kind of stationed down in there. I wonder if I could probably actually fully put them in there and not just have them on the side like that. Alright, they're about to come into range. I wonder if the 3rd rank will actually be able to fire at this range. Or not at this range, but like still be able to fire above. They did. Good shots. Forgot to order in the attack, but we didn't lose anyone. So didn't lose anyone, that's just as well. Alright, we have yet to destroy these. But what we do have is that these are the grenadiers. This one's about to give way. Both of them fired at the same time. I want you already now actually to move forward. And you to move forward. And then the hussar can get the 1 unit that's not. And then you probably need to move up like that. The AI screwed itself over. I wonder if that can't be canister, it's too long range. Can we shoot down into the valley, get a few good shots? You are getting flanked by all of these, but that's fine for now. Alright, they're breaking apart. The small unit actually retreated in the face of the attack. However, they will not stand for much longer as they're now completely surrounded. And I feel like it's one of those cases where it's safe to call in the cavalry now. Cavalry is not as powerful as in other games or other Total War games or mods. So you can't just send it in thinking you will break the enemy. Got tiny unit over here. We're holding on fine across all the lines, it looks like. And I don't think the canister thing worked that well here, so disable that. Keep blasting them. The enemy has allowed us to completely like surround them. The Fusilier one will move to here. I think that will work well. And then the Grenadiers will march to come around the enemy army. and surround it together with the light cavalry, which will set up. I thought I got all of them. There we go. We'll set up in the back. Someone tried something. Oh, it's the general staff. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell these guys to fire at will. I was wondering, why aren't they firing? I forgot to tell them to fire at will, as they were ordered to hold fire, since we had a unit moving in front of them. Oh, you're all set to canister right now. Fire at the ground then, if you can't find a target. General should probably not fire at will. The enemy over here is not having a good time. I don't know why they're not like trying to use just the amount of troops they have here to try and push through. Sending up one unit of cazadors. Oh yeah, I was supposed to move this one. You can come, actually you can set up here. Canister at really close range, and then you go and support the units here instead. Sitting down here is working pretty well for this line cazador unit. And the enemy across is getting absolutely obliterated. Alright, now you can pick target at will, as canister is over. The enemy is weaker here, but a frontal charge, even by heavy cavalry, I don't think that will succeed. So I don't think that's advisable. Are you... I think these guys are probably aiming at someone else. And they've been firing at someone else rather than this unit right here. It's a little bit weird when we've got our guy standing right here and then the enemy is standing right there. What we can do is we'll take these two and we'll draw them like that instead. Here comes the guns. I don't know why you're going that way when you're supposed to set up here. We are sort of breaking these guys apart. I think now that was the third line. You can gain a little bit of ground on these. Here comes the howitzer shots. The enemy is making a push now towards possibly trying to break out here. Which it would probably be advisable at this point. God damn it. It's the unit is almost broken down, so I don't think they'll have a chance against the lances. So even at such a small unit with a head forward charge, you can see that I still lost quite a lot of lancers. At this point, I haven't even been. Oh, they're fighting now at the same time as we're firing straight into them. Now they've moved away, so I can't really use the canister in the same way, but I can deploy the guns up here to fire at them. And then I'll deploy you on this hill. Keep firing for the mess. And I guess you're gonna have to come back now. Come back down. And if I move the general but closer, I can probably disengage this guy without having to lose him completely. General is close here to support. We've got one of theirs falling back. You know what? I might as well just order my guys to fall back. The enemy is not going to pursue. And we're putting down really good fire. And oh, they are chasing, in fact. They are, in fact, chasing my routing troops. However, the line cazadors are ready. And they've got the general in support right behind them. Let's see, as the troops come through, the line is able to fire. Alright, the unit here was destroyed. What you will do is you will move to that position. You will move here. And you will move here. And now the grenadiers are in position. They will start to move in to close in on the enemy. The enemy did okay, given the kind of at the start when they held me back with their cavalry charges, but unfortunately for them, they kind of wasted all their cavalry. So it did hold me back from gaining like all the good positions, but then again, the enemy did not secure those good positions. They're getting the troops here are getting really tired and fed up with the situation in this area right here, as they're receiving so much fire. Now we're close to firing at our own, but we're concentrating so much artillery fire right here. I don't think the enemy will be standing there for much longer, with the grenadiers coming in to completely surround them. Yeah, it's not looking good for the enemy. What I'll do is I can bring up these two, and we can probably sit them right to the back of the enemy without much problem. And then I think the hussars could probably come up here and take out this guy. Yeah, one by one they're now starting to really break apart here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Who has used all his ammunition? Is it cannon? Yes. I think the guns are about to go out of ammunition. This battery is now out of ammo. Let's make sure that these guys don't turn around and start shooting at the cavalry. The cavalry is now set up, now firing down upon them. This unit does not need to be in such an angle, but he's already started his firing process, so... But now you will come to face them completely. The hussars coming down the hill. Against a tired... No, they're fresh actually. They're routing, they're broken. Alright, forward. These three will move down the area right there, while the line grenadiers will march up, start getting up to completely surround them. Lancers will advance. Even though it's probably not gonna work, I still actually want to do a head-on charge with the heavy cavalry. Actually, what we'll do is we'll have one of them formed into a spike, and then the other one will form in right behind, and then we'll have them come through and smash the enemy. Right, we're ready. We'll order the Fusiliers. And the line cazadores to make a gap. Inspiring. Here goes the Cuirassiers. Coming out straight through the middle. Breaking through their line, causing untold mayhem. Actually continue firing. I don't need to worry what happens after this battle. The heavy cavalry has broken them. The light cavalry do not want to miss out, so they charge in as well, joining the battle. And now they're all broken, with only these units right here remaining. I will order the Grenadiers in for a bayonet charge. March up and kill them. Cavalry will move out. Oh yeah, and the light cavalry should probably hold fire at this point to save from friendly fire. I want to take a hit at this. There. Oh, way too high. It's kind of hard to see because there's so much smoke. I should have fired somewhere along that line, because there's where the smoke is. I will probably not get a chance to do another shot there, as the enemy is completely now breaking apart. It would have hit them if they were still there. Right, we got 2 line grenadiers coming in to deal with the last units. It's the Royal Guard of the enemy that is now being charged by my grenadiers. Coming in from behind. Here goes the charge. They turned and fired a little bit. Oh, we got a duel. And he gets stabbed. And the enemy is broken. And they have nothing left. We are, in fact, victorious. Last time I forgot to take a look at the statistics, so let's make sure we do it this time around.
Soldados, prepárense para...
Here's the result of the battle. It's a crushing victory. As we can see, we deploy the exact amount of troops on both sides, 8,464. Difference here is that I lost 1,700, while the enemy lost 7,000. Discrepancies here is that I killed about 50 men of my own troops, while the enemy killed about 200 of their own. Battle, 40 minutes. Let's go ahead and take in statistics of the individual units. I'm thinking Grenadiers gonna end up in top when it comes to kills. It's actually Fusiliers. We have a Provincial Line Fusilier. Deployed 340, lost 40, killed 700. But then we have a Grenadier, killed 700, lost 52. We have a Cazador. It drops rapidly after these two. The enemy lost 7,000. These guys, 1/7 was killed by just these two units. But otherwise, it seems to be a quite rather even spread from 4 to 300 in between a lot of these units. In terms of who killed what on the enemy side, it looks like it's Provincial Fusiliers, Line Grenadiers, and then the Honor Guard, followed by SARS. Did a good charge in the beginning. Royal Guards, although good charge. The entire unit was lost in that for 1-to-1 kills. I think it might have gone different if I'd not confused the AI with such a what's it called? Hilly map. If I'd maybe if I'd done that, and the enemy might have been able to do a little bit better. But then again, the AI threw its cavalry at me too early, even though it stopped me from taking a lot of the positions that I wanted, and kind of have to scramble there to set it up. It wasn't enough that they were able to follow that up with successful attacks with infantry and so on to bring that up. The cannons did a number on me, or at least they did seem to do a number on me. I think they mostly morale that they hit me with, but then again, they right after having those successes with their artillery against my troops to really bring down the morale, they left them unguarded as they decided to focus in on probably the worst way to attack, if you think about it, that narrow alleyway that went through the mountain. Yeah. I think it could have been a lot different if I actually played against a human, but then again, currently this is like special, or not special, but like a test version given to me, so it's not like there's an abundance of other players that holds this version. But with that said, we've gone through everything, and seeing as though the battle duration is 40 minutes, it's high time to end it right here. So, I'll be saying, like I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.